What's going on, everybody? It's Kor here, and welcome to the first video of 2021. And wait, why is there a gameplay on the screen? This video isn't about video games. Hold on a second. So, today's video takes place in real life? Yeah, that's right, it does. Specifically in my driveway. As you can see, this is my driveway, and over here is the Korrmobile. Ready? There we go, everybody. There is the Korrmobile. In this video, I'm going to give you all the details about the Korrmobile, everything that you need to know. Specifics, what's wrong with it, what I plan to do with it, all the videos you can expect with this car, and so on. So, let's get started with the details. This is a 2007 Volkswagen Golf Mark V, obviously. It is a 5-door hatchback, finished in this gray color that I spent hours trying to find out what it's called, but couldn't find anything. It's a 1.9 TDI. Turbo diesel 4-cylinder, one of the best VW engines of all time. I've mentioned this previously, you might remember. And it's my first car, and I'm still struggling to believe that I did that. So in this video, like I said, full tour of the car, everything that's wrong, everything that's right, startup, engine, all that good stuff. Kind of like Stop Kyle 04 in a way. So let's get started with the key fob right here. As you can see, some dumbass wiped off the VW logo. It's no big deal. You can get brand new ones to stick on there. I'm guessing they thought it was a button. I don't know. Flip it over here. We have 3 buttons. Unlock, trunk, lock. Trunk button doesn't do shit for some reason. And I have, most importantly, a rubber ducky keychain. Not just any rubber ducky, but a rubber ducky with an eye patch and a tie. Because I'm weird like that. So, let's go ahead, unlock the car, press the button. So, let's get started with the front. As you can see, no plates yet. This is where the plate is supposed to go. I'm waiting for the plates. They should be done by next week, I think. No big deal. Standard halogen headlights. Parking light in there was burnt out. Down the side, we have these 16-inch wheels. Don't worry about the noise. The car locks itself if you don't get in it. 16-inch wheels on 205 55 16 Continental summer tires. I need to get winter tires for this car. Otherwise, I have to drive around with snow chains in the trunk. I don't ever recall seeing these wheels on a Golf before. I've always seen these on the Passats or other VWs, but never on the Mark V Golf. Body-colored mirrors with LED turn signals right here. They work perfectly. You also have the body-painted moldings down the side and the door handles. Sometimes that tends to be a rare option on these, but this one has it. Back here, you have taillights, of course. This turn signal, which I've always found interesting because it doesn't fade in and out as much as other filament bulb turn signals. It kind of blinks like an LED, which is awesome. Golf badge right there. Combo VW badge trunk release. We'll come back to that. And this thing. That's the temporary plate, and this piece of shit, the rear wiper, wipes automatically every time I turn the ignition on. It's very, very annoying. So, now because the car locked itself, gotta unlock it again. Press the button, and we climb inside. Except we don't, because now I want to show you the engine. Hood release is right here. You just pull it like that. Then you just pull on the tab. It's right here, right above the VW badge. And there's the TDI. Like I said before, this is the 1.9 liter turbo diesel 4-cylinder TDI. Engine code BXE. It makes about 105 crank horsepower and 177 pound-feet of torque, which is a great torque number for this engine. Everything works fine except for this piece of shit right here. This is the dipstick. The dipstick has a little plastic shroud surrounding it. My guess is somebody, while working on this car, they pulled out the dipstick, they rammed it back in there, just like Judy, and they broke the plastic shroud and all the oil leaked out, as we found out the next morning. So we got a new dipstick assembly, we put it in there, we put in some new oil, and now the car is fine. We can start it up and see how the engine runs and all that. There's your battery and all this other crap that I don't really have much understanding of. So, let's go ahead and climb inside, check out the interior. Why did I slam the hood shut again? Here we go, climbing inside the Korrmobile. We have a pretty nicely equipped interior here, actually. Quite a lot of these cars don't have that. As you can see right here, front and rear fog lights. Rear fog lights are mandatory in Europe, I should say, but the fronts were an option. We have this really nice leather steering wheel right here. There's your gauge cluster. There's this little thing here. I don't know what this is, but it doesn't really affect the function of the gauge cluster. It's fine. Here's the factory radio. This is the radio station that's required, the frequency rather, that's required by this thing, my Bluetooth transmitter device. So it's just a radio. You can't really do much with it. Here's your bands, your menu to adjust the equalizer and stuff like that. Got your presets right here. Hold down one of these buttons and twist the tuner to save a new preset and all the like. And then you just push this to turn it off. We have our electronic climate control, or as it's referred to around here, Climatronic. I don't know why, but you know, I'll demonstrate how that works in just a little bit. And over here we have possibly the most interesting tidbit, a 6-speed manual transmission. I point out that it's interesting because most of these Golfs had a 5-speed manual, the ones that came with this engine. But this one has the rather rare 6-speed manual option. You got your parking brake right here. So let me pull it and demonstrate how that works for you. 2 cup holders in here. As you know, very important thing for a lot of people. Here's your armrest, tiny amount of storage, and the armrest itself is actually adjustable. But then it interferes with the e-brake, and that's just not nice. Hazard light switch right here. Got another climate control vent on the top of the dashboard. Interior rear view mirror, and we got sun visor mirrors here as well. Sunglasses holder, very interesting thing because I wear glasses and I might need that. Here's your interior lighting controls. I turned it off just to not waste the battery because I don't know how good the battery is. Like so. Over here on the door we have down here, that's just a rag we use to clean some stuff up. That's the fuel door release. Power windows, all 4 of them are automatic in both directions. Child locks for the rear windows and your power mirror controls right here. And they're also heated but not power folding, which is a shame. I'm gonna shut the door real quick here. Nice little piece of trim on the door, didn't expect that. And a rather nice looking door handle as well. And we have your power locks, which work as you'd expect. So as you might have seen, the interior is this very nice, very nicely kept actually, gray cloth. And if I turn on the headlights for you here, you can see that the dashboard glows blue and red. And you can see that on the various buttons and things over here. So, gray, blue, and red. Funnily enough, those are actually the same colors as Judy's wetsuit. Alright, f*** this. Anyway, perfect segue to show you the little trip computer thingy in the middle. As you can see, this car has 195,301 kilometers. I apologize for my finger shaking so much. Which is actually not a bad mileage, considering, you know, how much these cars are beloved in this country and how much they're driven. And there's a little trip computer in here. So, as mentioned previously, this is your electronic climate control system. I'm going to show you how it works real quick. This is the on-off button. You just push that. It comes on. Here's your temperature adjustment. Works as you'd expect. This is your fan speed or air amount, recirculating air, the different zones for the climate controls right there, temperature for the other side, automatic mode, economy mode, can't turn off that for some reason, the dual buttons to adjust the temperature for both sides, defrosting the front window and defrosting the rear window. Very simple and very effective, as you'd expect. And then you just push this and the AC turns off. So now it's finally time to start this thing up and hear what it sounds like. It's very simple. You just start it up in the normal way. Push in the clutch. Got the key right there. You just twist it. Make sure it's in neutral. And you're ready to go. The engine runs very well, actually. But I can't rev it for you because you never rev a cold diesel. Here's your turn signal stalk, works in the normal way, and if you push it, obviously, you flash the high beams. Over here is your wiper stalk, push it down for one single wipe, and then you got your various different speeds and your intermittent wiper speed right here, and you push it forwards to wipe the rear windshield. And that's about it interior-wise, and because this is very important to me, in case you ever wanted to know what the horn sounds like on a Mark V Golf, there you go. Just want to show you the lighting real quick. Don't be alarmed by that, that's the rear fog light. The camera's picking it up in a brighter color than it is. That's your reverse light right there. Some other things worth mentioning here. This is the height adjustment for the seat, backrest right here, and your lumbar support. And there's a little handle down here where you can slide the seat. Hold on, let me see if I can show it to you. Right about there. You use that handle to adjust the seat. Forgot to mention these little reading lights, and these little things light up red as like ambient lighting, I guess you could say. And that's basically it. Well, the engine's been running for a little bit, so let's give it a tiny little rev. Alright, let's shut it down now. Here's the back seat. Very clean, as you can see. This little thing here folds the rear seats down to make more room in the trunk. There's your parcel shelf. There's a lot of room in this seat, actually, guys, a lot of room. A little storage, window controls, and you got your own AC vents, and rather nice of Volkswagen to include rear cup holders right here. Finally, let's check out the trunk. Just pull on the VW badge here. And as you can see, I have a bunch of stuff in here, just, you know, prepped and ready to go for in case something goes south, right? Warning triangle, fire extinguisher, spare fluid of some kind, tools, first aid kit, chains. I need the chains in here because I have summer tires, and a compressor. And this thing right here, this is a 12-volt outlet for plugging in your vacuum cleaner or such things. It doesn't work. We either need to replace the fuse or get a new one altogether. And just grab over here and then close it properly. Hold on. So that was a basic introduction on the Korrmobile, everybody. Thank you for watching this video. There's a lot of stuff planned with this car this year. You're going to see a lot more videos and a lot more cool stuff with it. Thank you for watching again. If you liked the video, hit like and subscribe to the channel. Also check me out on Twitter. There will be a link in the description. The Twitter where I'll be posting tons of updates for the Golf. And I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.